Check this risk disclosure and know that trading always has been and always will be risky. But if it's still for you, then stay tuned. YouTube, what's good? You know the deal. AlgoBox Gamer back in the markets. We're about to run through another trading day and see how it's possible to make at least a few $100s in a handful of quick trades. If you're new here, the basic rundown is that Apex Trader Funding is one of many trader funding companies that let undercapitalized traders like myself trade in the futures markets with buying power greater than they could afford on their own. You just have to prove you have the skill to be consistently profitable. So in this trader funding journey, I'm going to do just that using AlgoBox Pro trading tools. Starting off, remember that the vertical signing line is where my session starts. I have one hand on the sell and one on the hotkey for buy. Stop goes to the back or behind the Enigma. And remember, I don't know what's going to be the outcome of any trade I take. So every time I enter, I'm just playing the odds. Alright, that's a loss. And I didn't enter here because back-to-back Enigmas cancel each other out. For the second trade, here, I closed after entering because I wanted my stop to land closer to the back of the Enigma, or at least somewhat in the circle, so I got out and tried to see if I could get back in on a pullback. When I re-entered, it still wasn't as far back as I wanted it to be. I could have waited a little longer in retrospect. It would have been a good idea if I had used the ruler tool to measure out ticks from the back of the Enigma. But anyway, by this point, I decided to stay in rather than continuing to jump in and out because that bleeds out your P&L with the commissions.
Target filled.
I only had 3 trades for today, so this was the final trade. While I was waiting for this next Enigma to show up, I was conflicted between keeping the order quantity at 1 versus just having the entire position size filled at once, so that the price would just hit my profit target and then I'd be done for the day. Because you know how sometimes when your orders are broken up, price can hit one target and then just barely hit the other before reversing back the opposite way, and I didn't really want to deal with that. I'd already planned to go in with 2 contracts, but the thing is, when you enter in with the full position size, then the orders are combined and you can't really separate them in the order tag. If they were separated, then I could have had the price hit one profit target and just keep pushing out that last profit target until I saw green. And considering that the MapView Ultimate was biased to the short side, I definitely left a lot on the table with this trade.
Target filled.
So that's 240 for today. And since the market speed was relatively slow today, I decided not to go for another session. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you like these videos. Catch you all on the flip side.